everyone, this is Jesse and I'm coming at you with a little video showing you how to make iced tea. Why am I doing this? Well, if you're like me, and you're probably not, but if you're like me, I absolutely love iced tea. So rather than buying like the instant iced tea or making it out in the sun, what I did was I picked up a Mr. Coffe iced tea maker, and I've used this quite frequently here over this past summer. And I'm out of iced tea right now, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make it. Alright, so what you need to do is get your pitcher, which comes with the Mr. Coffe iced tea maker. And there's actually two lines on here. There's one line that is a water line, and there's another line that's for the ice. And I'm going to show you what each one is. And if you're wondering why this sort of looks dirty, it's not dirty at all. It's just stained from the iced tea. I assure you this is 100% clean, and I've tried to clean it the best I could, and it just seems to have stained. So, alright, so I'm going to fill it up here to the first line. So I've got my jug of water here, going to fill it up. Okay, we're at our line. Go ahead and close that up and set it aside. And now we have the actual iced tea maker here. And if you look at the top here, there's a little thing that I have to open. And this is where I pour in the water. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the water in here. Now the iced tea maker, this portion here is what's actually going to boil the water. Go ahead and close that up. Just plug it in here now for the sake of plugging it in. There we go. Alright, so we have our water in there. Now we have to fill this bad boy up with ice. As I mentioned, there's two lines. There's one for water and one for ice. Got my ice here. Now we just need to start filling it up. And we are about at our line there. And there we go. So I'll get my pitcher, bring it back over here. Now the pitcher comes with three different pieces here. It comes with this piece that you put your filter inside of. It comes with this piece that actually goes on top of this. And then there's a final third piece which you put over the top once you've actually made your iced tea. And you just use that as the top for the pitcher that you can, so that when the iced tea's in there, you can just pour it out and use it as a pitcher, and it won't spill out everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and take this piece here, and I need to actually have this on there just to line this up. So put that piece in there. If you look here on the top, you'll see that there's actual little cutout here, and this lip fits right under the iced tea maker, so that when we turn it on, the water will go down through there. But we're not ready for that yet, so let me take this top back off. And what I need to do is put a filter on top there. Now I usually only use one of these, but I put two in here just because it seems like I'm getting a lot of extra tea stuff sitting down there at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and put two in there this time and see what happens. Now you can use whatever iced tea that you want. I happen to like Lipton iced tea, so I'm going to use that. But I also have some green tea here. Like I said, you can use whatever you want. And these are just your standard tea bags here. Let me go ahead and open it up. You see, just standard tea bags. I like to use 3. It seems like if I use 3, I get the right amount. It's not too strong, and it seems to bode well with my taste buds. So I'm going to go with 3 here. Put those inside in the tea bag, or excuse me, on the filter. That's the last one here. So let me bring the camera up here so you can see it. So as you can see, I just have the tea bag sitting inside the filter. I'm going to take the top piece here, put it on top of, make sure my filter's down. And I'm going to put the top piece here on top of the pitcher. I'm going to put the pitcher underneath the iced tea maker. And then I'm simply going to push the button here. You'll see the light popped on. And in about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to have fresh brewed iced tea. And I'll show you what that looks like as soon as it finishes. Okay, so about 10 minutes or so has passed, and as you can see, we have fresh brewed iced tea. Now you'll notice that the iced tea doesn't completely fill the pitcher, and the reason for that is, well, one, we only used this much water, and two, if it went completely full, there'd be no room for this top piece that has to sit down in there. So let me go ahead and remove this, and this is actually extremely hot because this is just finished. And let me go ahead and put the other top on top of the pitcher. And there we have our fresh brewed iced tea. And I'm going to go ahead and pour myself a glass. And we'll see what it tastes like. Tastes just like fresh brewed iced tea. Absolutely love it. So again, if you are a frequent iced tea drinker, and like I said, it doesn't matter what sort of tea you like to drink, I would highly recommend purchasing this Mr. Coffe iced tea maker. I believe it was just $20, and I've more than gotten my use out of this thing. Absolutely love it. And like I said, it's real simple to do. So go ahead, check it out if you're interested in iced tea. And again, you can make any sort of tea you want. Here's my Lipton. Here's my green tea. You can make it as strong or as weak as you want. It all depends on how many tea bags you put inside the filter. I found that I like medium strength iced tea. So I found that 3 tea bags pretty much does a good job of that. I mean, as you can see, here's the color of it in my glass. It looks a little bit darker here in the pitcher, but there it is in an actual glass. I started out with, I think, 5 tea bags, and then I sort of backed it off, and now I found that 3 is a pretty good number. So yeah, absolutely love my Mr. Coffe iced tea maker. So if you're someone who enjoys it, highly recommend looking into buying this. Can't go wrong. Alright, so till next time, this is Jesse, signing off.